So, what I have here is the latest limited edition collaboration handheld console of AYANEO's super popular Android retro gaming handheld, the Pocket Air Mini. This time around, it's far more than just a simple reskin. This machine has official authorization from IGS and comes preloaded with all those classic, authentic IGS arcade games, delivering a truly distinctive retro experience. And as per usual, we'll do a super quick unboxing. This black, red, and gold color-blocked packaging box emanates a strong sense of technology. On its sides and back, you'll find the IGS official authorization text, a verification sticker, and a full list of the pre-installed classic IGS arcade games. It's an ASMR moment, the satisfying peel. You can see the device has a factory screen protector which I accidentally peeled, causing a bubble. No worries at all, I'll just press on it and squeeze it right out of there. Then let's take a look at the device itself. It's compact and sleek, just like the B-Duck limited edition Air Mini we previously introduced. It feels quite substantial and comfortable in your hand. This iteration boasts a classic retro red and gold scheme, but the red is a deep, muted hue, resembling a rich burgundy or sophisticated vermilion. Paired with its matte finish, it avoids any overly garish or vibrant impression. All the buttons are a faint gold, and on the back, there's a large golden X with a premium reflective finish. The overall feel is retro, with a hint of technology, giving it a vibe that's both understated and flashy, a kind of subtle yet bold swagger. It's truly a fusion of classic aesthetics and cutting-edge modern tech. I personally think it looks fantastic. Now let's power it on, shall we? This boot animation is incredibly cool, truly cyberpunk in style. Entering the system, it's that familiar formula, that familiar feel. It's powered by the G90T main controller chip, a mid-range processor that strikes a fine balance between sufficient performance and power efficiency, prioritizing usability over sheer raw power. Being an Android system also means you can freely install all sorts of apps and emulators. Now let's heavily focus on the most important part, this IGS game software. Upon entering the app, you're greeted by an arcade-style graphical interface packed with all those classic IGS arcade games I mentioned. And when you swipe left or right, you even get a cool CRT display power-on effect. It's really neat. Observe how the joystick also moves in sync. It's incredibly detailed. When you switch between games, each one displays a short gameplay video. Moreover, it also has a retro-style cartridge theme, allowing for even quicker game selection. This is the effect when switching games. This cartridge-themed interface also supports touch operations. You can simply tap it. There's also a more intuitive game list theme. Overall, the entire UI design is quite attractive and well executed. However, this software still runs these arcade games through its own proprietary emulator, rather than utilizing direct hardware or a native port. Some of you might be asking, putting aside the nostalgia for authentic games, what's the fundamental difference between playing within this IGS front-end versus playing on a self-installed emulator like Pegasus front-end? And to that I'd say, it truly is quite different. Within the overwhelming abundance of games on the Pegasus front-end, there are truly just too many. Speaking from an old gamer's perspective, the more games you own, the less you actually play, paradoxically. However, with the official pre-installed IGS emulator software and games, specifically separating these classic arcade games actually creates an independent space and easily accessible entrance for all fans who love these old-school arcade games. Even though there are only a handful of games inside, you'll actually discover that the frequency of playing them tends to increase. For nostalgic players with a wide range of interests, if there wasn't an exclusive app like this, we might just browse through our collection and never even think of playing these games we once absolutely adored. Let's jump into a game and try it out. This platform has a dedicated coin button. Look at this, just dropping coins with reckless abandon as if there's no tomorrow. Oh, if only we could have been so extravagant back in those days. Reliving Dynasty Warriors feels like I'm back in the day, skipping class to play at the arcade. The Air Mini's joystick buttons have responsive operation, clear feedback, and pulling off moves is super easy. The feel is really great. Its joystick boasts a rather long throw, quite reminiscent of the unique style and feel of classic arcade sticks. This joystick is even perfectly playable for games that simulate mouse controls like Spot the Difference. The buttons are all silent conductive rubber buttons. They handle well, with no sluggishness. As an entry-level Android handheld, the Air Mini's greatest strengths are its exceptional feel and its wonderfully light, compact design. It boasts a small body with a large screen, fitting perfectly in one hand. The gracefully rounded curves of the device provide a comfortable grip, and its mere 276 grams make it feel utterly weightless. Aside from this specific IGS application, the overall experience of this machine is exactly the same as any conventional Air Mini. It is also capable of playing emulator games from various classic platforms. With its 1280 by 960 screen, many games can achieve a pixel-perfect display, and the 4:3 aspect ratio ensures that many classic gaming platforms can be enjoyed full screen, completely free of any black bars. While its performance might not be sufficient for Switch emulators or graphically demanding mobile games, it's certainly more than adequate for playing mainstream PS2 titles. So, this is the pre-sale price of this machine. It's still a bit more expensive than the regular Air Mini, but it remains an entry-level Android handheld focusing on cost-effectiveness. Its main focus is on a lightweight and pleasant feel. The 4.2-inch, 4:3 high-resolution LCD screen with its golden size and ratio is its distinctive highlight. Especially now, with its refreshed color palette, enhanced aesthetics, and official IGS arcade game licensing, combined with features like pre-installed genuine games, it truly sets itself apart. This marks a first for retro emulator handhelds, offering exclusive games. And importantly, it provides a unique opportunity for fans of classic arcade games from that golden era to truly relive their cherished childhood gaming memories and experiences. So, with all that in mind, would you be willing to pay for this nostalgic experience? Alright, that's it for this video. If you're interested, please like, subscribe, and follow. See you next time. Bye.